Okay, so I was doing the grinding. I don't know if I did too much or just enough or not enough, but I was focusing on the archetypes. And
What now?
I went, okay, what happened was that I was trying to like do the little other side quest, like the bounties where it's like, oh, go here or whatever, and then you have to like, do a little mini mission or whatever. And so I did that one. I actually went to the tower first and then did that one. I think I kept that in where it's like, oh, I have to fight all that. But then I was like, oh, this place would be a nice grind, but I don't like fighting these big like ogre guys. So I went back to the foresty area and then I grinded there, and then I went back to the tower because I was like, okay, I forgot what the level whatever was, but it was like, oh, I think maybe 3 levels above what they are, and I forgot what level they were. I think they were like level 43 or something. I'm not quite sure. And so I grinded until I was high enough to just like 2-shot them on the overworld, and I was just going back and forth and back and forth. Well, because I saw on the internet where it's like, oh, what's the best way to like respawn all the enemies? Because there's 4 of them and they're only on the top section. So they were like, oh, just go to the cat. They said all these like late game areas, like essentially like almost the final dungeon or whatever. And I was like, well, I'm not there yet, so it's not gonna work. So they were like, oh, and the Forsaken Tower is good. Like on the inclement weather or whatever. But I did not. I think I was like a day off or whatever or I missed it. I can't remember. And I'm like, oh damn, I could have gotten extra. But anyway, I was focusing on archetypes since I think most of mine are maxed, or like at least like the tier 1 ones are maxed out. So then I was working on Stroll, and I think I actually managed to, except for this one, because for some reason it levels up slower than everybody else. Like when I use the XP thing, it does not get that much, so takes a little bit extra to get, which I guess kind of makes sense if there's only 2 levels. But Stroll has almost everything maxed out, all the tier 1 ones. And then I was working on Hulkenberg and I got bored because of course you would. But I was like, you know what, I think we made good progress. Hey. That, and there was like a runner on the map that I was trying to avoid, because usually like you get like a little mini scene or something and like a boss fight, so I was trying to avoid it. Because I think one was like that one dude, I forgot his name. So we're gonna do this thing, we're gonna do the story, and then I guess just all the free time
marches on.
Like, do I remember? I have to reread how to beat all these people. One was like, oh, he's scared of like lightning magic or something like that. One guy is like, oh, if you taunt him or make him rage or something, then I don't know, he gets distracted. Oh, I did this.
Oh, Matsuya.
Those are samples of dragon thistleberry. I admit I didn't believe you could actually do it. They're not for you. Here you go. They most definitely will. The medicine can be prepared quickly, so please wait here just a moment.
Thanks for that.
This should be enough to ensure that everyone gets the proper treatment. I can't thank you enough. Right. I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully they can all make a full recovery. I can never repay you enough, but please accept this token of my gratitude. It's some money as well as the leftover medicine. I hope it'll be useful.
Mission accomplished.
I grinded, I have 1 million. Perhaps now I can be forgiven. Forgiven? Some time ago, my son was attacked while patrolling the border. There was a medicine shortage at the time, so I could only watch as he slipped away from the pain. This time I vow to save those young lives, though I know nothing I do will absolve my sins. Well, that's not your fault.
Yep.
Young people dying on the front lines, medicine shortages making things worse. It's not one person's fault. The whole country has gone wrong. We're working to make sure that tragedies like this never happen again. I see. Is that what drives you to fight? Well, you can count me among your supporters, and I'll spread the word around that you are a candidate of character.
Well, I'm off.
The young soldiers the young soldiers this medicine will save, as well as their loved ones, will undoubtedly lend you their support as well.
Thanks.
Thank you. We'll make sure to live up to their expectations, won't we? Is that a big, beautiful horn in your pocket? Or were you just that excited to come to my aid? It's an ebony horn.
This is a joy!
Yes, I can tell just by touching it. This horn is capable of containing my limitless creativity. You've been an enormous help. As promised, your reward.
Mission accomplished.
Courage.
All right.
Well then.
We're glad you're happy. Now then, it's time for us to set off. Wait just a moment. How would you feel about hunting another Orgus for me? Or forget one, how about you hunt down lots and lots of Orgas?
Huh?
Really, this isn't exactly a walk in the park for us, and we're not exactly short on things we have to do. Oh, if that's the case, then I suppose I have no choice but to cross horns with those beasts myself.
All right, then.
The beast crafters start by rigorous selection of ingredients after all, so you just wait. Or just you wait, Orgus. When I'm done, every horn you've got will be festooned in the finest filigree. Persistent, isn't he? He thinks that someday he really will hunt down every last Orgus. That cup you have, you actually took down the Fatto Lich. Well, it looks like you avoided getting buried with the rest of those skeletons in the tomb. You don't look like much, but your heroics say otherwise. Don't look like much. Come on, we're the strongest bounty hunters you've got.
Impressive.
Yeah, your power's the real deal. Here, take your reward.
We did it.
More courage.
All right.
And here, take the cup back. I heard it's cursed or something, so I'd rather not hold on to it.
Exactly.
We were asked to retrieve this anyway, so it all works out. Let's go deliver it. Until next time then, don't forget the other requests.
Right.
I see that glint in your eye. Did you really get your hands on the Chalice of Legends? Here you go. Yeah, this thing certainly got an aura about it. There's no mistaking it. This is the Chalice of Legends I've been searching for. And here's the end of the deal. Just for you, the one, the only miraculous mead.
Mission accomplished.
Thanks.
Never imagined I'd gaze upon this cup with my own eyes. Thank you so much, truly. You lot are the real deal. Sorry for treating you like kids, giving you the side eye and all. Glad you've realized the error of your ways. But I gotta ask, are you really gonna drink out of that thing? Well, you know, I think I might pass on that for now. Don't get the wrong idea. Now my brew would... What are the... Okay, hold on. Sentences. English. Grammar. Now my brew would never lose to this cup. If I drank from this, I'd be absolutely perfectly fine. Probably. But you never know, of course. Always a risk. I can't afford to break me promise to support you, can I? True enough, we're glad you're making the smart choice. Thank you for your support. Of course, and once you're crowned, I'll raise a toast to you in this very cup. So it's still on the agenda somewhere, huh?
Well, that settles that.
Well, we got a new supporter and some fancy booze. That seems like a win to me. You're back. Does that mean you bought my toothbrush of Hygienia? Ow! Here you go.
Proper aces.
So this is the legendary toothbrush. Let's see if it works. I'm good as new. What? Already? I don't know. It's healing magic or something. They say it can kill all the mouth's toxins in a flash.
Thanks, mate.
Here, take your reward.
Mission accomplished.
When your teeth hurt, you can't enjoy food, you can't enjoy going outside. Felt like I couldn't get any joy out of life anymore. Oh, and I found this weird glowing bug. You can have that too if you want. A gold beetle, huh? Sure, might as well. And of course, I'll support you in the tournament. How could I not? You were kinda some random guy raving about seeing tooth monsters. But now I'm clear-headed. Looking back on it, I think I might have hallucinated it after all.
Can't stand it.
I mean, come on, tooth monsters? What was I thinking? Well, you better watch out for them. Metaphorically, you mean? That I remind you to brush my teeth every day, is it? Well, thanks for the advice. You can bet I'll be brushing my teeth on a rigorous daily schedule
Righto.
now. Keep at it and be careful of cavities yourself. I'm rooting for you. We gotta secure a route to Louise's private quarters. That's the only way we're going to get our hands on the curse formula.
What do you think?
Should we sneak into his? Yeah. Let's proceed carefully. We don't want to raise any suspicion. Yeah, not that like all the bodies that are gonna be piled up are gonna raise any suspicion. Damn.
So?
All right, you know the plan. The formula is deep within this stronghold, and we've got to get to it somehow. Our lives are forfeit the moment they discover our true intentions. It would be wise to gather information from the other soldiers.
Let's go.
The crew quarters are just down this way and to the right. Halt! Where you think you're going? You lot of the new recruits. I've been hearing about you. Oh, I've been hearing about, aren't you? Rank and file ain't allowed into restricted areas. Don't make me repeat that.
Oh, no.
Really? Why are they restricted? Because that's the rule. That's why. It's for ranking officers only, like Sergeant Xanth. You've got no business going back to his quarters. So if you're all caught up, get your arse back to your post. Come back if you manage to make a name for yourself around here.
What the?
Sergeant Xanth. Isn't he that hulking brute that got into our faces earlier? So he's the one in charge of the crew quarters area. Would be a fool's errand to try to convince those obstinate guards to let us pass. Perhaps our fists would make a more compelling argument. No, if you make a scene here, we'll get found out instantly. We have to think of another way. How might we stay out of the guards' sight?
I see.
If they ever leave their post, perhaps that's when we could slip in. Maybe the other soldiers around here know something? Let's ask. Like, would that not be more like, oh, when's the change of the guard?
The hell?
Guards chased you off? Of course they did. They're not gonna take a kid like you seriously. A rookie's gotta make a name for himself, you know? Give the rest of us a reason to remember your face.
What you need?
Oh, come on.
Oh, you really want to go back into the back room no matter what, eh? Curious thought, ain't you? If you really want in there so badly, I'd wager you could sneak in when the guards ain't around, assuming such a thing is possible.
Hey.
Oi, how's about you and me have a drink here tonight? We don't get any real breaks, so nothing beats getting hammered to hell and back, you know. Couldn't hurt to invite the 2 door guards along as well. Heard one say they brought some of the good stuff in today. Well, that's a good idea, I guess, but wouldn't they notice if we left? I saw the guards giving you a hard time, you know. They aren't all that bad as it goes. Just get a little drink in them and they'll warm right up to you.
What should we do?
So what's our next course of action? It would seem that there are indeed some cracks within their vigilance. I've got an idea. Just watch. An idea? What are you planning, Stroll?
Oi.
You again? I'm only gonna say this once more. You're not allowed back here.
No.
Sir, I wouldn't dream of going back there. You misunderstand. I only came back to talk to you, to learn from an esteemed senior crewmate. Huh? You want to do what now? Well, you do seem like a stand-up chap.
That reminds me.
I've heard you've got quite the discerning palate. Think I might join you for a drink or two? I could learn a lot from someone of your pedigree. Oh ho! Why didn't you tell me you were a fellow connoisseur? And my shift's not quite up yet, but what the hell? One drink couldn't hurt.
Yes.
Whoa.
Wow, Stroll actually did it. Nobles really do know how to schmooze.
All right.
We should seize this opening. Go now.
Wait.
Hold a moment. We'll stand out if we move as a group, and we know precious little about what's beyond that door. I believe this calls for reconnaissance. One of us ought to go ahead as a scout. Once they are assured the area is clear of prying eyes, they call for the rest to follow. Agreed? 'Tis a sound plan, though it raises the question, who will we send?
What do you think?
Well, I think Heismay should go. He's like the stealthier one.
That's fine.
Superb. Clandestine operations are my forte, after all. And yet Louise employs nary a Ujif beyond yourself. Should you be spotted, will you be able to maintain our deception?
Sure.
She's right. If you get spotted, we wouldn't be able to talk our way out of it. This might be a situation where you stand out too much. Then it would seem that scouting duty is not for me. We should think further on our
What do you
choice.
think?
Well, what about Hulk and Burr? Should I just go? I'll go. Now that's reassuring. I have full confidence in your abilities. I agree with Heismay. You will undoubtedly succeed. I hate to burden you with further responsibilities, but you are the best suited for the task.
Right?
And besides, it's your job to grab the curse's formula anyway. No need to fear. I'll be with you all the way.
We're off.
Stroll's still distracting the sentry. Go now while we have the chance. Even though there's like a bunch of other dudes. Oh no, not the stealth section.
All right.
I hope you realize this will be the tough part. That room up there is Sergeant Zance, and he's in charge of this area. What was he weak to?
What should we do?
And it looks like there's a decent amount of guards around. Now, how should we secure a route without getting noticed? Can we knock him out?
All good.
Nice and clean. I like the sound of that. It's a little mean, but they don't leave us much choice. Once we knock out all the guards, our infiltration route will be secure. Then we can safely get everyone in here. You need to get closer to the guards without them noticing you, then ambush them from behind and knock them out. I'll help you with my phase sight too. If we work together, we'll get this done in no time. There are guards patrolling the inside of the Caradrius. If you enter their field of vision, you will be captured. Without being seen, approach the enemy from behind and catch them off guard by pressing X. You can also use phase sight. Okay. Well, that's all of them. Bet all those guards weren't expecting to clock out this early. Xanth's quarters are in the back. I'll go call everyone over.
Can I cut in?
Hang on a second. Let me see if I can sense anybody inside. Someone's in there, and they're alone. Now's our chance. Then let's take care of him quickly. The guard from earlier is probably still passed out drunk, but a commotion would bring others running. Okay.
That reminds me.
Hang on, do you remember what the informant told us about Xanth? He was described as a huge man, clad in armor. He must be the guy who hassled us earlier, right? We should avoid trying to overpower a guy like that. The informant mentioned that a different strategy, like using poisons or burns, might be more effective. If we follow the intel we've got, we should be able to handle Xanth.
Ready?
You there!
And what the blazes do you lot think you're doing? I don't recall clearing the rank and file to set foot in here. Wait, I recognize you. You're the little runts from before. Well, it's no wonder you haven't got any manners. You've just brought yourself 10,000 push-ups.
No.
Oh, no, sir. We're here on business. Yes, very official business.
What's the meaning
Business,
of this?
he says. Spit it out then. I'd love to know what business a bunch of wet behind the ear recruits have with Sergeant Xanth. We wish to borrow a key from you. Do you possess a key that grants access to the area beyond? You do possess a key that grants access to the area beyond this one, correct?
Come again?
Oh, I'd expect a better story than that. You think I'm stupid enough to just hand my key over? We beg your leniency, sir. As we are new to Louise's service, we wish to familiarize ourselves with this runner in hopes of better performing our duties. Well, if you were half as clever as you are bold, you'd know power is everything around here, and I've got no mind to entertain requests from boot scrapers. You want in that door, you better have the guts to back it up. Get this through your thick skulls. Weaklings have no business in Louise's army. So, to put it another way, if we show you how powerful we are, you'll lend us the key?
What's this?
Are you daft? You must be, if you're challenging the mighty Sergeant Xanth. Is that Lord Louise right behind you? Damn right we are. Bold and stupid. You don't seem to value your lives much, do you? No matter, I'll beat some sense into you.
You there!
It's clear that you ain't gonna learn nothing unless it hurts, so I'm gonna straighten you out like a smithy on a sword by clanging your heads together.
Right.
How fortuitous for us, then. We've our own business to attend to, after all. We shan't be defeated
Let's
here.
do it.
We need to take him down before the guards outside wake up, or we're dead meat. Let's wreck him.
Draw and have
I'm
at
gonna
me.
tan your hides, greenhorns. You'll think twice before disobeying me again.
We're in deep trouble if we let him call his allies. Strike fast and take him out before he can do anything.
Now, show me what you can do. On guard!
3 turns? That might be kind of hard. Maybe I should have leveled up more.
Face me! Fall!
I won't hold back! Freeze!
Just a scratch. After me!
Deals medium physical. Oh. No, that's kind of cool. Deals heavy physical slash damage to one enemy.
Something else.
We don't really have anything because they're like, oh, like only poison and stuff would work.
I'll crush you!
Let justice prevail!
Oh, mystic fire!
I think we'd be able to do it though.
Prepare yourself!
3 turns.
Take this!
Oh shoot, I forgot to put
Please!
I forgot to put him in the front. Oops. That's my fault.
I'll use what I must. Commendable bearing.
Vida's power!
Not mad! Such strength!
Beaten by half-wit little shites. I can't believe this. And what in the hell was that magic? Powers like that with no igniter doesn't make any damn sense. I consider our strength amply demonstrated. Now then, the key.
What?
No, I refuse. You're mad if you think I'm handing it over. You know, I wonder what Lord Luis would have to say about losing to half-wit little shites. Doesn't seem very becoming of an officer of your station, does it? Wait, I get it, alright. I'll lend you the key. Just keep your bloody mouths shut. Alright, you are not to breathe a word of this to Lord Luis or to any of the other soldiers. I'm sorry, are you still barking orders? Did you forget that we just wiped the floor with you? Whatever, come on, let's use this to get to the crew quarters.
All right.
Nice!
We got the key. Now we can get into the next area, so let's hurry.
Alright!
You got the authorization. We can get to more places now. The path diverges.
Got a sec?
Looks like it splits into a starboard quarter and a port quarter. Either one will take us further in. There's a different area altogether beyond those corridors, so we'll need to find another key if we want to keep moving. Whether we choose port or starboard, we shall need it to obtain a key from whoever is designated overseer of this area.
Truth is,
About that, I know their names. Those guards told me everything I wanted to know a few drinks in. First is Saba, the maintenance chief, down the starboard corridor. He's a stubborn bastard with no sense of humor to speak of, but he's a first-rate engineer.
Isn't that?
We heard about Saba from the informant, remember? They said his specialty is magic that repels attacks. And while he can't repel magic, it won't work too well against him either. We were advised to figure out some way to nullify his barrier. We have a pretty good chance of beating Saba if we take that advice into consideration. If you feel we're prepared enough, let's take him on. Down the port corridor is Master Sergeant Glecom. There are whispers that he's gone mad. Best to expect to put up a fight.
Let's see.
We heard about Glecom from the informant. His shout is so loud it can daze you. Right, the informant said Glecom was susceptible to being provoked. If someone can draw his attention, that could help turn the battle in our favor. He's going to be tough, but we can pull through if we keep the informant's advice in mind. If you're ready, we could try taking him on. Regardless, going through here closes the distance to Louise's quarters. Let's just be careful with how we approach this. The captain and I will go in first, like we always do. First, we focus on taking out the guards. A moment, please. I cannot continue to burden you both with this task each and every time. What if I performed reconnaissance on the starboard corridor myself?
If so,
If we are delegating tasks, then I would not miss the opportunity to be of use either. Leave scouting the port corridor to me.
Really?
Really? That's great. I feel a lot better knowing you two would be out there. I'll stay put and keep an eye on our rear. Let me know as soon as you've cleared the way. Alright, sounds like a plan. Stay on your toes,
All right.
everyone. Okay, that just leaves us. We can go down either corridor, so it's your call. Whoa, what the fuck?
Check this out.
Look, Saba's quarters. He's the maintenance chief and is apparently in charge of this area. Security's really tight here. No way they're just gonna let us waltz through. Oh, it's Heismay. Good. I was hoping we'd find him while he was scouting around. Let's rendezvous.
Okay?
So listen, the deal's the same as before. We knock out all the guards and clear a path for everyone. Sneak up on them and ambush them from behind. I'll help you with my face sight this time too.
Watch out!
All right.
There you are. I was beginning to think you might not show. Only a joke. Let me guess the situation. We're at a loss for how best to surmount these obstacles, yes? They're not leaving us any openings. Any ideas? I should say so. Watch and learn, my young friend. This is my specialty.
What?
Are you nuts?
Stop!
The hell was that? You there. Halt. An intruder? Bollocks. I lost him. Well, he's got to be close by. Find him.
Look,
Here come the guards. Now we can get behind them.
Impressive.
That does it for those fools. A grand success. We owe you big time, Heismay. Nobody does it quite like you. Now you flatter me. To be of assistance is all I can hope for. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Well, we're fighting this boss together.
All right.
Did you forget?
let's see.
Here it is. Wonder what his setup looks like. Okay, he's alone. We can make it if we move right now.
Isn't that?
We heard about Saba from the informant, remember? They said his specialty is magic that repels attacks. And while he can't repel magic, it won't work too well against him either. We were advised to figure out some way to nullify his barrier. Our chances of victory are pretty good so long as we can act on the intel we've got. Let's finish this before things
Ready?
get messy. You ready? Let's
Understood.
go. Wow, look at him. Look like the armored knight.
Out of here!
I told you, Pillox, I'm in the middle of something. For the last time, bugger off before I... You're not from my division. In fact, I don't recall ever having seen your faces before. Who's your commanding officer? We're new. Fresh meat. Suppose I did hear something about a rusty little elder skittering about. Tis he you heard tell of, and we are his companions. Our formal instructions is to be given at the upcoming soiree. One more chance. What could be so urgent that recruits feel the need to distract me while I'm busy trying to keep this girl running? Any more quips or jabs and there'll be hell to pay.
Truth is,
Actually, we would humbly request a favor. We ask that you lend us the key to progress further inward.
was that?
Lend you the key? I get that right? How is it that you morons continue to so grievously misunderstand your place here? Let me fill you in, seeing as you're new. The area past this is the bridge, yeah? The brains of the Caradrius. Sorry. Let me put it in terms you'll understand. Off limits to fresh meat. Please, we ask for your understanding. The Caradrius is the finest gauntlet runner in the entire kingdom. It's a very rare privilege to have the opportunity to see her every corner. Oh, so you lot actually appreciate her for the remarkable vessel she is. You got a good eye, I'll give you that. But the answer is still no. Everywhere is lousy with sneak thieves these days, you see. Everyone's got the stink of Forden about them. Can't just go letting anybody through, hardly knowing where they came from now. Power is everything. That's the code here, no? Perhaps we battle and let the results decide. You really looking to pick a fight with me? You're no better than any thief then, are you? You wanna dance? Then we'll dance. Make your peace now, maggots. It'll be too late once you're in hell. We've survived a dance or two with death before. We won't see our streak be broken by you.
Let's do it.
We'll beat him before the guards outside wake up, just like we did with the others. Let's get this over with.
Intruders won't get past me.
You think I'm a stubborn son of a bitch? Wait till you see my magic. I'm as solid as the Caradrius's chassis. It'll be a laugh to watch you sprogs bust your skulls trying to break through.
Insolent little thief! Behold my defensive arms!
He might be stalling for time so he can call for help. This could get dangerous if you don't beat him fast.
Here I come, you brazen crooks! This is the price of your greed!
Crush him in 3 turns.
Feast your eyes on some real magic!
See, unfortunately, he's the one who goes, oh, I forgot to, whatever.
now accept your fate. Fortifying.
I knew you'd. It's okay. Let's go. I've got my own tricks.
I shall vanquish evil! I'll crush you!
Hit the weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Oh,
I think
power
maybe
of
he's just
heroes.
weak to all the physical moves.
I crush you.
You got them right in the weak spot.
Gun up.
I forgot to put. Wait, I forgot to put Stroll in the front. Shit.
Myself.
Come forth, royal soul.
I think we just
not.
whack him. Maybe.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I think they said he resists all the magic. We'll just whack him.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Feast your eyes on some real magic. Ah!
Wait, I said I was thinking about it. Wait,
me
no.
rethink this.
Put him in the front. We have to move him.
Time to go offensive.
Yeah,
I
okay,
shall
and then we
vanquish
can do
evil.
this.
Are you well?
Like, why can't I remember the things that I say out loud that I
Much
want to
thanks.
do and then do them?
With a single fist. Pugilist! Not this one. To you!
Shut up. Get out of my room. How about this? I'll
Wizard!
drag you before the count
How about
myself.
this?
Now, no holding back. Pierce.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
For all that we strive for!
Yeah. I probably should have passed
It's my
on the
age. Catch up
Heisman's
to me.
turn. Unscathed. Yeah.
Impossible.
Bloody fecking sprugs. My defenses were solid as steel. And that magic you use, I've never seen anything like it. If this is some sort of new technique, why in blazes isn't Louise's army making use of it?
No.
Nothing he shouldn't already be capable of, I assure you. But all the same, you'll be lending us that key now, yes? It does seem you have some skill. You're not working for Forden, are you?
Yes.
There's not a chance we'd ever fall in with Forden. In fact, we're the ones who besmirched Sancticism's good name at the exhibition just recently. Seems my hands are tied then. But in return, you'll keep this to yourself, you hear? We can agree on that, right?
Fear not.
We've no intention of blabbering. Our only wish is to study the runner, pure and simple. Exactly. Come on, let's head to the bridge.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, key obtained. The bridge is over there. Let's use this and move to the next area.
Here.
Hang on, this is familiar. We're in the front of the reception room the brothers showed us.
Look.
Everyone look, that's the lift to Louise's quarters. Then per Gallica's reconnaissance, all that remains is to ride the lift.
Wait.
Hang on, we can't use the key we have on that lift. We need the officer's key, and they keep that one on the bridge.
That.
So the door at the bottom of the lift, are we safe in assuming it leads to the bridge? Yeah, we head through there, get the key, then Louise's quarters are in sight.
All right.
We are a hair's breadth away. We must secure the formula and break the curse over His Highness. Captain, how about you and I go on ahead to the bridge before the others? We're more likely to be questioned if we move as a group.
Then
We shall await your signal and guard our rear flank in the meantime. I managed to learn the helmsman in charge of the bridge is called Cabio. Didn't get much more than that, unfortunately.
apparently-
Cabio watched the bridge when the ships docked. From what I hear, he's a fan of the songstress Juna, too.
Isn't that?
The informant told us a thing or two about Cabio. Apparently, he once got caught in a nasty thunderstorm and it messed him up pretty bad. Came away terrified of lightning. He's so averse to it that he has someone else take the helm when the weather gets rough. If he really hates it that much, then lightning magic should do the trick. Let's use this information to help us plan our next move. If you're ready, let's take him on.
Well,
We'll be all right as long as we take some steps to prepare. Good luck in there.
Understood.
Got it. Let's go.
We're off.
Would it be different? Because I know it can thunderstorm in this area. So would it be different if we were actually doing this on a thunderstorm day? Or maybe that's just like flavor text. Like, oh, he would never like ride or like drive in a thunderstorm or whatever. Then again, we aren't even driving. So yeah, maybe it was just flavor text. Because they did mention it's like, oh, he got caught in a bad storm and he's so afraid now. The bridge is up ahead. We should find the key for Louise's personal quarters there. Seems like it's safe. There aren't any guards. Wait, look. There's a window on that door. We can get a look inside from here.
First.
Just our luck. Of course, the bridge is crawling with soldiers. We'll be spotted for sure. Well, this won't work. No choice but to look for another way.
What's
This vent looks promising. You might be able to get through
What do you
here.
think?
We don't seem to have any other options, so we might as well try. You good with that? Let's go. All right, but do it quietly, okay? We can't get caught now. We did it. We made it in, but now we have a new problem. What are we gonna do about all of them? No way we can sneak by all these undetected.
Hey.
Any bright ideas? Oh, you Gallico.
Huh?
Are you telling me to fetch the key all by myself? No way. For your sake, I hope that was a joke.
No!
It's not safe to call them until we've secured a route. Let's take them all on. You just want to fight them? I mean, maybe you could take them, but nah, that wouldn't work. A fight this big would draw too much attention and Louise would find out about it. Maybe a distraction? If we did that, word of it would definitely reach Louise. Wait, that might actually work in our favor. I knew you'd come up with something eventually. Stay hidden. I think the others can help us. Ah, okay, well, I mentioned them before.
This is bad.
This is the ammunition depot. A fire is broken out and it's gonna blow. We need backup immediately.
Damn it.
Repeat, fire in the ammunition depot. Requesting immediate backup. Good God. To me, lads, that fire is priority 1.
Over here!
'Tis the... what I mean to say, this is the pantry. We've spotted an intruder. We need reinforcements right away. The fiend ate all the dried meats, bread, and let's see. Oh, some of the salted fish before withdrawing. Send reinforcements immediately.
Oh, come on.
The hell? Did an assassin come on board with an empty stomach or something? Whatever, let's go get him. To arms. They'd be like, why is there so much shit happening? Hail, this is the engine room. The primary engine is out of control. I fear an explosion is imminent.
Hurry.
All hands to the engine room on the double. Do not tarry. What in blazes now isn't it's the engine room? This whole runner has gone to hell. Let's get over there quick.
Hey!
Sorry to keep you waiting. How'd it go? Looks like their diversion did the trick.
Right!
Now the bridge is all emptied out. The plan worked perfectly. The others should be coming soon. Let's take out this area's supervisor now while we have the opening. Oh, Lady Junna, how is it that I still long for you when I always hear your voice singing in my head? Wow, looks like what we heard was true. He really is infatuated with Junna. The crew here really does love the songstress, don't they?
What's your deal?
What's this? Hang on, what are you all doing all the way up here? All the guards are supposed to be responding to the calls for backup.
No.
Oh, not us. We're new recruits. We've come to tour the bridge and introduce ourselves to our superior officers. New recruits? You mean the ones who Lady Junna spoke to directly? Don't tell me. Is she the real reason you're here? She's not my type.
The hell did you just
Not
say?
really your type. If you can't recognize the miracle that is Lady Junna, you need to open your eyes and ears, mate. Don't get me started. I could go on all night. Hey, just a thought, but maybe this is not a topic we should be antagonizing him about. Name's Cabio, the helmsman. I'm Lady Junna's most devoted fan. Whole reason I enlisted was so that I could bask in her radiant presence. Even a layabout like me needs to dream big. Mine's to take the Caradrius here way up and sail the starry skies with Junna at my side. Seems we've only entered the prologue of his little Riviere. Our time runs short. Get the key, quick. You're right, we don't even need to fight him. He's not paying attention. Just let me go ahead and grab it. What the devil is going on over there? And why am I seeing soldiers without the proper clearance on the bridge?
Huh?
There's another one? You there, state your name, rank, and purpose. I haven't been informed of any troop reassignments.
Understand.
Entering the bridge without permission is a severe violation of regulations. You'd best have a good reason for being here, or else you'll be detained at once. We have permission. Indeed, 'tis just as he says. We borrowed the key from a senior officer and sought to familiarize ourselves with this runner.
Oh.
That's about the most suspicious story I've ever heard. Hard to imagine a ranking officer simply lending a key to some grunts. I'll need to look into this. I'll have you know that you're speaking to Salva, chief of the guards. So once more, state your purpose and know that your life depends on the answer. Chief, these are those recruits. You know the ones. Wait a second, just what are recruits doing in here anyway? We simply came to observe. Now that we've pledged ourselves to Lord Louise, we want to know the Caradrius inside and out. Even if that were the case, this is still too strange by half. A pack of new recruits gets their hands on a key while the rest of the crew is dispatched elsewhere? Well, you say you've come to learn a lesson about us, do you? Well, then I'll give you a valuable lesson on how we treat suspicious curs. The ruse has failed. We have but one course of action now. We need to take them out before the others return. 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm not ready. What was his thing again?
I'll handle
You
your
mean to resist?
insolence.
Then there is no doubt that... Oh, this was the guy... No. Is this the same guy? He said he was using... He was good at using almighty magic?
Come at me!
Well, in that case, I've got your back, Chief. Sorry, new guys, but no hard feelings, eh? Well, I didn't expect this.
I'll not say it again. Military discipline is absolute. I've no sympathy for the kind of insolent devil who disobey a superior officer.
Ha! Right he is. Now brace yourself, you amateur. I'll show you how to handle a real fight.
We have to take both of them at the same time? We'd better take them out fast.
Okay, we have...
I'll wipe you out!
I see your game.
They're too quick.
Okay, I have, can't use
Now
items. Can I
accept your
check?
fate.
Can I not check the items? No.
Not now.
Well, what was he? What was he? Oh, he's weak to Pierce, right? But he's good with Almighty.
Oh, power of kings.
I can take it.
Let's go.
Nice moves,
The
High
lightning.
Can't take much more. Ready for a real
That's your
fight.
opening, Captain.
Better hit hard.
Keep it up, Stroll.
Come.
Oh, boom! Good, them right in their weak spot.
Here, I can take it. I have
Come
the helm
forward, royal
and the
soul.
moves. Can't take much more.
They didn't get to finish. Like they didn't even get to do anything.
My dream.
Count Louis trusted us to handle things in his absence. How could we fail him like this?
Okay.
I mean, I know it's not fair because they hit us first. Could have gotten that. What is it? Untouched? Untouched? I don't know what it's called anymore. Oh, I had... Oh, yeah, because I leveled up all those times. Oh, man. We knocked both of them out. Getting trounced by recruits has to be grounds for a dishonorable discharge around here, so I doubt they'll tell anyone. I shall retrieve the key. It would be on Cabio?
Yes.
I already got it. Our work here is done. Quite the relief. Our route of infiltration has finally been secured. While we've got the chance, we might as well go as far as we're able. I think we've earned a look around Louise's private quarters. Like, do they not have cameras in
Alright.
this thing? We have to make sure this is the right key. Let's head to Louise's quarters.
Go. All right.
It's open. Now we can get into Louise's private quarters.
No.
Wait, guards incoming. We've been noticed. We must take cover.
Sam!
Fidelio wouldn't send me here for no reason, but there's no one in sight. And what the hell was all that random request for backup? Can't be too careful. Stay sharp until machinist. It's weird because I was thinking of the Fallout, the mechanist. They have finished up their maintenance.
Yes.
Understood. I'll have security tightened.
I'm leaving.
Let's nose around the other areas too, just in case. Look lively. Right behind you, sir. I think they're gone. At least we didn't get caught. However, they could tell something was amiss. He requested increased security too. It's fine. We've secured a path to Louise's quarters. Now all we have to do is wait until the day of the soiree.
That's true.
Right. No need to push ourselves too far right now. Let's quit this place. All right.
Now then.
Well, our infiltration route is secured. I suppose we owe our thanks to Gallica this time.
Indeed.
Having detailed information about the runner's interior beforehand made it much easier to explore. Thinking back on it, you agreed to that solo infiltration with barely a moment's hesitation. That's very admirable. That's an admirable nerve. Well, I suppose I had to make myself useful eventually.
Sure.
If I'm honest,
but-
though, I know I complain a lot and I'm not always at my bravest, but I'm always prepared to do my best. There's no point in focusing on what you can't fix. I can still help in my own way. The smallest tasks still need doing, and I'm perfect for
I
them.
got this.
You got that? You can trust me with anything you need, okay?
We'll keep going forward. We won't hesitate.
What is this? Now yields more detail? Ooh.
Even so,
Still, the soiree is the main event. We've no idea what awaits us, so we mustn't let our guard down. Right, until we get the formula, let's stay on our toes. Or wings if you've got them.